Hello everyone, I'm Vicki. Welcome to my channel. And I'm going to continue on in my Woodland Creature Mushroom Journal. First time I ever thought of the name that quickly. I was just sitting here going over what I was going to do. So I glued this together. And I actually went and used my ground espresso instead of the vintage photo because I had where the black lines were showing when I cut it out. So I had to spray it with water to wake it up a little bit. And there was a little drip of water, and I cut this out and set it right on that drip. So it might look, more authentically vintage after it dries. So I got this glued together. I'll be using it somewhere in here. So I'm just going to go through and do a few things. Let's see what I found. Well, I saw another pocket, but it was too small. And then I found this pocket. I'm like, yes, I can use this in there. So pull that out. I'll use that somewhere else. Maybe right there for now. And I've got to cut this. It's the right width. So I'm thinking of just, I don't want to glue it together. That's too thick. I'm going to probably cut it in half. Let's just put that up there. Get my buddy. Oh, my buddy doesn't fit. Also, when I went to glue the envelope, my glue bottle was clogged. So I had to go in the kitchen, clean that tip out, because, there's no point in fighting with it the whole time. So what I did was, this is my fabric glue, fabric tack. And it had gotten hard in there. So I put in some acetone. Barely could get the lid. I can't get this lid off right here, but I could get this one off. Barely. Actually, I got this off and had to work to get the tip off. But I did. And I want to say I used my acetone. I'm not sure where I got this. I could have got it at Lowe's. And I'm pretty sure you can get acetone at Walmart. But you want to use acetone in here, not fingernail polish remover. I've heard people say to use that, but I've also heard a lot of people say don't use it. And that little can was not that expensive. It's best to have the real thing. So if this doesn't do anything by the time I finish videoing, I'm going to get I have some bamboo skewers. I'm going to take that lid off and I'm going to try to stir it up with that. Otherwise, I may have to, but I got to get it out of there to use it again. But in the meantime, I bought this clear gel tacky glue, Aleene's, and it's for fabric. So I think, alternatives. I don't know if it was cheaper than that. It could have been. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't compare the prices, actually. I just bought it to try it because I actually have been using the tacky glue in my art glitter bottle because it could be the same. It's just you want white glue that doesn't have a lot of water in it, and that doesn't have a lot of water. This, we're going to save that to make a tag. So for safety reasons, keep it closed. I need to see what I need to do here. I'd like it to stick out. Let's do it this way. I want to make sure I don't cut anybody off like my little guy. So I'm going to mark it right here. I'm going to try that. I don't want to get it too short. So I'm going to just see how that works. Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Well, now she's hanging out. So let's take off a little bit. Half of that distance. I will just do like that much. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So that's, we're going to call that done. Okay. Do I want to make it a tag? I think I do. So let's get this and let's cut it into a tag. Incidentally, these were cards that I picked up at my church older people group, the Golden Heirs. We have a give and take table. And I've gotten some really cool old stuff there that people, probably stuff they had from when they were young. A lot of them are way older than me. So even though you can't really see all of her, you can just take it out and look. So I'm going to get a thing. I could take off just a smidgen more, but I won't do it now. And I'm not going to ink it right now. And on the back, I may just stencil something instead of gluing stuff on there. That way it kind of speeds things up. Okay, what else did I see I was going to do? Oh, this, I glued this to backing in the last video. Now, I can either put this under my heavy books and my old typewriter that I bought when I was a teenager. It's very, very heavy. It's like this big, about that deep. And I use that and some heavy books. That's my pressing station, I call it. So I'm going to, let's see. Oh, good. I'm so glad they came out with these. I did get the big thing. I can't grab it out right now, that you squeeze like this. I have a very hard time squeezing it, so don't really use it that much. Okay, let's ink it. And I think I'm going to go through and start adding some embellishments in some places just to see where I'm at. This came out of a little booklet of, there was like 2 each of some creatures, forest creatures that I bought at Dollar Tree. Maybe back when it was still $1. I just had never used them because they were so huge. So sometimes when you have something that doesn't seem like the right size, I mean, I hate to say this, but if you wait long enough, something will come along. But that's the problem. I have so many things that I'm waiting for something to come along. But I'm going to start using stuff. I'm going to start pulling stuff out and using it. And I can put something on the back. I don't know what yet. I'm just getting used to that. So let's see, did I have anything else? Well, let's see. I was going to do this tag topper. I just love this tag. And I wanted a darker brown, but this is all I have. This I got from My Scrap Cabin. She has a lot of choices and some good deals too. It's not that expensive. You might look at it and think, oh, that's it. But it lasts a long time. You get a lot of miles out of it because you're only going to be using pieces unless you're going to use some big long wraparound or something. But then you just have to kind of allow for that. I'm not going to cut it off first. I've seen people do that. I can't remember which way I'm supposed to go. This way or that way? Okay, that'll be fine. So let's just nip it right there. Put these in here. Both of them. They don't want to go together, but we'll get them in there. There. Whoops. I'm probably going to readjust that. I'll do it now. Did I do it correctly? Yes. Yeah. Now I have that. I was thinking of gluing this on here, but I don't remember why. And it's not very sturdy. Actually, I know what I was going to do. I was going to make a tag, and I forgot to get the paper I was going to glue it to. Let me find it, and I'm going to run and grab the paper. It's over there in the closet. I'll give you something nice to look at while I'm gone. Oh, it was a big sheet. Just don't remember where it was. Most of this I had kind of filled in, pretty much. I was just down to making some tags. Well, that's another story. Nope. Nope. This. Okay, you can look at the little squirrels and the mushrooms while I'm grabbing this over here. Okay. I really wanted a thicker one, but I didn't have time to reach for it. So I'm just, this is, I take all these sheets I have and I roll them up on, this is a very sturdy, it probably came out of a ginormous roll. It could have been wrapping paper, or it's probably not sturdy enough to be some foil that you buy like at Costco or Sam's Club. So I think it'll be good enough, but the size is ridiculously huge. Let's look at this. I want it to fit in there. Well, I can use my ruler. I will do that. Where is it? There it is. Found it in a mess. So I want this. Is this a full? Nope. So I can only go between here and here. So I want to make it a little longer. So I want to go to there. And I can trim it down. Let me see if I can square this up. There, there, there. And the first one. And the first one there. Not that it matters because I'm gonna, but you want it pretty square. I'm gonna leave it and trim it down later, because sometimes you want something to hang out the top of your book. Just for looks. Let's go this way. And this can be like that. And I'll do this about the same because it doesn't matter. And let's go up here. Clear everything out of my way. I hope this doesn't bother people that my desk is so messy when I'm working on it. But, you know, I try to clean it up. I clean it up in between projects. It's just this one's just been dragging on. Okay. I'll just turn that over. I'll put the glue on this one. It doesn't matter which side. This side is the glue. My Scotch Create glue stick. Apparently these are gone and they have a different packaging. I don't know if they're the exact same. I'm hoping they are. I don't know what they would have changed unless they had to somehow make it cheaper, so they used different ingredients. So then I was watching someone, she was using the Uhu blue glue stick. And that's really nice because you can tell if you got everything. I'm so concerned about getting everything. I like 100% so I don't get like bubbles and ripples. Let me turn that over so it doesn't curl on me. Okay, this is going to be challenging. Got that on, and okay. Not too challenging. Okay, let's rub it out. Maybe I should use, just had it a minute ago. Couldn't have gone far. Well, let's use this. There it is. Always go from the middle out so you don't get some weird buckling or something. I watch people and I see them not do it that way, and I'm like, no. It's not so much when you're doing this, but when you're folding something. Always start in the middle and go either way. Because if you start down here and push, it could go crooked. Okay, let's do this side. I didn't do that. Okay, now it's a little wet, so I'm going to leave it. I didn't want to have to leave it, but I am. So let's just start putting things in here so I can start clearing things up. And get ready to glue. Okay, you know something else I wanted to do was words. Nope, not in there. That's what happens when I move things and forget. I have this. And I have these words and phrases, among other things. Those are mostly things I collected from magazines before I started buying all my stuff. So I'm going to have this on hand. And there's black. Most of them are Tim Holtz, but I did get some on Temu. So sometimes you might see a place to put a word or a phrase. Of course, then you start thinking, and let's just do that probably another day. Okay, I've got what here? I've got the little, I think it's a chipmunk, but I'm not sure. I'm only going by the color. What can I put on there? On here? No. I would like, well, I have that one there, so let's not use that. Okay. Okay. Well, there's an owl. We can put him over here. Should I leave him by himself? Should I use a piece of something? That just kind of blends in. If I had something orange, well, that would be too much. How about a piece of this? I'm not that great at fussy tearing. Cutting's bad enough. Now I can't tear. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like it. I like that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, this is really thin. Really thin. Hope it works out for my backing that I did. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Glue. Well, let me see. How did I want to position it? I kind of like that. I'll decide when I get there. I like to have a plan, but I'm going to just... I can't decide. Oh, no. Okay, let's just do that. You just do it, and it's done, and then that'll go there. Can't see where I glued. Okay. I'm going like right here. A word. ticket. I mean a number. I don't have one on me. I can't look right now. I've got to carry on. Oh, no, I have a number there. But I need a little something. Maybe a stamp or something. That's cute. Real cute. Don't know where this came from. Oh man, I can't work with that. Next. Well, I was actually going to look through those. Well, my rule of thumb was I normally would have started gluing on that side and work my way down the paper. I'm just going to go right here. There. Lid. Okay, this is something I got from my friend who gave me scrapbook paper. And it's got all these cute things that I think I might be able to use, some of them. I may or may not be able to use the bird. It's a weird color for this book. This is a bear, but I don't understand. Can't see. I could probably use these as something maybe on the orange pages. What is that? That is a mushroom. Oh. Well, I'm not going to make that, so don't need a sheep. This is the lion head. Let's put the lion aside. We've got the giraffe. I don't really need that color, and I can't really do much with it. The rhino, I just don't know. Actually, what I'm looking for is the deer. Camel. Huh. Is that a woodland creature? But is an elephant a woodland creature? Or a pig? No. Okay, these go with something. Not that. Okay, we get one deer. I could use a monkey, but I don't like the fact that there's no face. I would have to draw a face on there. I mean, I could. I'd have to practice. I would not do that on screen. I don't think. So this is a possibility somewhere in the book. And maybe the bird. Okay. What have I got up there? I've got a hedgehog. I've got tickets. Some mushrooms. This sort of a thing. Let me see. I'm going to glue that right there after I ink it. Some of these things I inked, some I didn't. So let's just quickly. So what I'm probably going to do when I finish this video, I'm going to just carry on and make another one. Okay. I just don't have enough room. I just need to get the hard stuff out of the way. Okay, that's probably good. This is going to go right on the edge. That was one of the good attributes about this glue. When you put something down, you could slide it around. Hopefully you still can. You may be able to do it with the Oohoo, or this is Avery. Okay, there we go. What else do I have up there that might need to go somewhere? These look pretty full. Something here. What have I got? I mean, sometimes you can just put something that doesn't make any sense. That just doesn't. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense. That's good. I still don't know what I'm doing there. And I've got to find something to put on here. Well, I can't use the bear. I wouldn't want to use that. I could use a tree on there. That's going to take some thinking. It's going to involve thinking. I want my little things that I'm going to be gluing on here. That's what I want. Did I have tags that I needed to put toppers on, like this one? What do I have for a tag topper? Like a big one. Anything? Maybe that. Why not? Can't waste time thinking. Sometimes working quickly helps you. It can be to your advantage. Okay, that's going to go down. You're not going to see much of anything. I usually glue these right here. I mean, ink them, just in case they don't come together well. Guess I can glue the whole thing. Here we go. I will probably do a lot of this off camera. I just want to, you can see how the process goes. As far as when you get to a certain point, you want to start decorating. You just kind of go through and find things that look good. Things you can just glue on there that don't necessarily make any sense. I need something to make a statement here. I don't know what that is yet. Let's just move on. Moving on. This looks like it needs something. Let me see. That doesn't even go with this. Why is that even here? Let's see. Do I want to keep it mushrooms? Why not? That was inked. Why is my glue stick over there? Okay. Oh, so the new thing. I mentioned before I got a new computer because of the Windows 11. So I went to put my Adobe Photoshop Elements 12. I went to install it on there. Wouldn't install. So I kind of researched it, and now they have Photoshop Elements 2025. But you don't buy it. You lease it for 3 years. You pay a fee. After 3 years, the license goes away and the program doesn't work. Now, who wants to be involved in that? But I watched a video that someone made about the program, and she said at the end of the 3 years, you'll be offered a chance to renew. But yet it didn't really say that anywhere else I was looking. But I don't know how much it was. I'm thinking around $100 for 3 years. Could be more, I don't remember. Didn't really look that hard because I didn't care. So I was reading some comments, and someone said they use a program called Affinity. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to look into that. So I looked it up. It was just too much to read, so I had to put that on hold for now. I had to go make a video. Didn't have time to be reading and researching that. So I just need to I need to turn my PDFs into JPEGs, which when you get a freebie, some of them come in a PDF. Sure, I could print the PDF from there, but what if I only wanted some things? You know, I just like to use mine the way I want. I like to turn it into a JPEG, have the JPEG in a file, use my JPEG, and do what I want. So I do that, and I also make ping files, which would be this. This would be on a page, like say this, and you just want to cut all this out around here and just have that. I could do that on there. I do that a lot. So I gotta make sure Affinity does all that before I make a decision. But at the end of the day, I have my old computer. I could unplug it and plug it into my monitor and use it on there. It's still on the old computer. My old computer still works, so I may have to just set up another little desk or something so I can just use that. I gotta look into that. See how that's gonna work out. You know, I don't know what's up with these places. They just want to rent you like Microsoft 365. It comes with your computer, but you got to pay yearly for it to get Word. I only used Word, so I don't know what the other ones are. They're PowerPoint and something else, which I never used all those. But, you know, I want to own things. I want to have it. But now you can't. They won't let you. You have to pay. That's going there. You have to lease it for 3 years and then have nothing at the end. Maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, if I was desperate and had to do that, I would, but I think as long as my computer's working, I'll just use it off of the other computer. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Could put I need some big thing up here, like a big chunky word. That'd be nice. I was looking at this cast of characters. I don't know what that would mean, but it looks kind of cute, doesn't it? These aren't always the stickiest, or the sticky may not last. So it's really best to run them over your glue stick. As messy as it is. And then I'm going to just stick it right there. Doesn't have to be straight. There we go. It's just labeled cast of characters. This is starting to look like I could start chopping it up, I guess. Unfortunately, it's rather thin. Let me see where I'm at on my video. 32. I can finish this off right here. Okay, where was I on? Oh, gotta take a bit off. So I'll take a bit off of this side. How much more? Not much. Where was I? Did that. Now I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to take some off of this side. I got to square it up along that line. That's kind of a fight. So let's take a smidge more off to make it easier. And it's probably going to be way too long, but I'll deal with that in the end. I'm thinking of gluing some stuff on the back, but what am I going to put on here? Let me just make the tag shape so I know where the top is. Okay, that's the top. Let's move Judy over there. Okay. Could put a pocket on here. A pocket with a tag. Yeah, like that. That's nice and firm. That'll firm it up a bit. But let's see. Put it in. Let me bring it over so we can all see. Okay. Well, that's actually nice. Perfect. So wherever I put it, I just hope it slides well. Got that. That's going to go there. What should I use for a pocket? I had pockets somewhere. And someone messed my desk all up. Not mentioning any names, because it would be mine. Pockets. I had some little skinny pockets. And it wasn't that, but that was there. I had things. They were little and skinny. Now I'm going to have to go through and fix all these after I search. Well, we will go with that. I'm going to take a little off of each end. Let's make sure I don't make it too small. Let's just do this and hope it works. Take a little off of that end. Oh man, you know what I should have done was made gussets. That's going to barely fit. Whoop. I think that was the tag. Not to worry, I got it. Yeah, that's perfect there, but this isn't going to work. I'm concerned once I put the glue in there, that's going to be a struggle. You can find something smaller. That's an envelope, which would be okay. Let's just glue this on. That way I'll have some strength. But I'm not going to glue it all the way to the bottom. I'm going to put it like right up here. Don't know why yet, but that's what I'm feeling. No, I can barely squeeze this out. Oh my gosh, after I just went and cleaned it. Are you kidding me? You don't know how much time I spent in there on this. And it came right out. You know what? It was that pin. Oh. I don't want a super amount of glue, but I don't want so little that it, you know, comes off. Because I don't know that that would happen, but it could. Okay, so I'm going to put this on really quickly. And wipe that off. And I'm going back to this. When I got back, I couldn't find that. And I thought I left it in the kitchen, so I used the little pin that I was assuming was a stainless steel pin because it was so little. I think I had bought some. But I don't think it's a tight enough seal, apparently. Okay, so, let's move that. I think that is stainless steel because it's so tiny. Okay, we're going to, well, I don't want to put it in there with the glue being wet. So I'm going to leave it at that. I will go through and continue with what I was doing. I have all these little things, and I'm just going to find places to glue them on. Nothing earth-shattering that you need to actually see me glue it on there. I think we can all figure it out. And my thought process, you'll just have to kind of guess. Everyone has their own thought process of how they want to do something. So, with that being said, I will just carry on with probably in this, or I might just work on another project. So, with that, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a nice day.